Hey Taurus Collective, what's up y'all? Welcome to the channel, welcome back. I hope you all are doing amazing. Today is the last day of our season, so happy birthday for the last time until next year, okay? I hope it has been a really beautiful season. I hope you enjoyed your birthday, and just because the season is coming to an end doesn't mean that the festivities and the happiness has to stop. So we're gonna still welcome in more blessings and love and happiness and peace and divine protection and guidance, okay? That's what I pray for everyone here. Let's get into this reading. I'm only going to pull 2 cards. This one wanted to come out. Passage. And so I wanted to see what's going on with your life and what's impacting it and why this is happening. So we have a passage here. You are moving into a different phase of life. Well, you just did because you just aged by 1 year. Okay, so there is like this stairway. I heard Stairway to Heaven. The song started playing in my head. Now, I ain't saying y'all going to heaven yet. What I mean is like you're... We're moving into like a peaceful period. Wow. Something could be going on with someone planting flowers or, I don't know, growing something. It could even be herbs or something like that. Some of you could have a green thumb, or maybe you just have flowers around your home or plants or something like that. Or maybe you need to, or maybe just get out in nature. For some reason, I'm hearing Greece, like the, Greece. I'm hearing Greece. I don't know why. Some of you could be going on a vacation. Some of you could be going to Italy, or something about Greece or Italy could be significant. Or maybe someone here is Greek or Italian. I don't know why I heard that. But anyway, or maybe eating Italian food or Greek food. You're moving into a different phase of your life. It feels like you're moving up. Okay, you're moving on up like the Jeffersons. What is going on behind this passage, though? What is this passage? That's too many. I just want one card. Just one card, Spirit. I'm going to look at the bottom of the deck as well, but okay, why do all these... Okay. You got a divine plan, your sacred destiny. That would have been a good card to get. And then you got move on up, move up a level. I said moving on up like the Jeffersons. You got ascend, stay. Oh, you know what? I'm going to have to take it. I have to take it because I can't ignore that. The initial A could be significant. You think alpha when you think of the letter A, right? I think of alpha. So there could be some of you stepping into like a stage of your life where you're showing up with very alpha energy, putting yourself first, demanding what you desire, what you deserve. It says you're conquering fears. You got a steady climb, and look at those stairs. Okay, and you have moving up a level. All right, bottom of the deck, your divine plan. Your connection fulfills your sacred destiny. This is a connection with another person, y'all. Ooh, some of y'all could be getting engaged. I told y'all that a couple of weeks ago. This is beautiful. I feel like if you know that if you're already connected and your person has a parent that's deceased and you have a parent that's deceased, this reading might resonate a lot more for you all. I mean, it could even be both parents for some of you. I'm just noticing these birds here, and I actually do see a third bird in the background, and they do usually represent spiritual messengers. I see them as ancestors sometimes. There's one back here, and then there are 2 here that are standing right on top of you and your person. So that's why I said, it doesn't have to be your mother or father. It could be anybody that just loves you dearly, but it felt like I needed to say a parent. Like if you lost a parent and that person has lost a parent, or when you meet someone and they tell you that, that's going to be a sign that this is your person. They're spiritual helpers bringing you and another person together. Yeah, like Spirit has deployed these guides, these angels, to bring you and this person together or bring you closer together if you're already with them, because you could be moving up a level in a connection. Okay, let's get some tarot. These readings are not supposed to be long, but Leo's ended up being longer than I wanted. What is this moving up into a different phase of your life and you're ascending? I love it for you. For some of you, this could be a pay raise, a lifestyle upgrade, financial stability. Like finally, when I see stairs, I think, something may have been a bit tedious or a struggle. Okay, but you're getting there. You have the 4 of Swords. It's interesting. I said you could be going like to Greece or Italy, and the 4 of Swords can represent a vacation. This is 4 weeks. It could be 4 weeks from now. This is Libra, Jupiter energy. The Four of Swords talks about recharging your battery, rejuvenating yourself, taking a moment to catch your breath, peace and quiet. Staying away from drama because you may feel overwhelmed. The fact that it says you're moving into a different phase of your life, some of you, this could be you meditating, this could be counseling. This card can also even represent hospitalization. I don't see hospitalization, but I'm just telling you everything it could be. You could have just recently come out of the hospital. Sometimes I see it as recovering from surgery or something like that. If it's not that, he is being pierced in his chest, which gives me that, this card does follow the Three of Swords, which is heartbreak, a divorce, a separation. So for some of you, this could be leaving a marriage and maybe living alone for the first time. But you got your peace and quiet. There's something like serene about this. This imagery here is very serene. It feels peaceful. I can hear the birds chirping. I can feel the weather on my skin. I can just feel that this feels like blissful energy. Okay. So let's see what this is all about. That card is also like contemplation, meditation. But it is a very peaceful, quiet energy. Just like that card looks very peaceful and quiet, right? You got the Page of Wands. What does this say? Chimera. You got the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands represents enthusiasm, good news. Okay. This could be you feeling like a child all over again, looking at life through brand new eyes. The pages are open-minded. They also represent pilgrimages. Yeah, this feels really good. It feels like refreshed. You just feel refreshed. You feel like you could be looking really youthful right now. Some of you are getting beauty sleep. Sometimes I see the Four of Swords as beauty sleep, and you could be looking younger. Despite the fact that you just got a year older, you could be looking really good for your age here. This is Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy. Could also be that there's a younger fire sign in your energy. Some of y'all could be going on a vacation with your person and having fun, because the Page of Swords is all about fun. It's a very, it's a card of infatuation. So there could be somebody really infatuated with you. And like I said, it could be a younger fire sign or just somebody who has really, I keep hearing the word spunky when I'm doing my readings, and I'm like, I don't use that word, but I keep hearing spunky. So that's kind of what this is giving me. This is a very fun person, or this is you. Okay. And maybe, like I said, you're moving into a different phase of your life. Some of you could just be tired. You could be just drained from something in the past, and you're like, I'm ready for the new. I'm just ready for something new. This is giving me, even though this represents the wand, it's kind of giving me a microphone, and it's also reminding me of my ring light right here. So there could be something that you want to do online. The Page of Wands is someone who is a motivational speaker. He is a preacher. He represents someone who can galvanize groups of people and keep them engaged, because he's such a great speaker and orator. So that could be what it is too. But like I said, Page of Wands can be good news coming your way. Some of you could be just going on a vacation though. Could be somewhere sunny. The Page of Wands, the wands are hot. Okay, they represent summer. They represent warmth. What else? Maybe you're going somewhere with your child. You have the Seven of Wands. And there's a rabbit here. I wonder why. The Seven of Wands is Leo Mars energy. It is 7 days. You could be going somewhere for 7 days, or for some of you, this is over the next 7 days. And if not, it's Leo season. Okay, the Seven of Wands is August the 12th through the 22nd. I keep telling y'all something could be going on in Leo season. What is going on with the Seven of Wands? I'm wondering why they have a rabbit on that card. It's interesting because it's Leo Mars, and the rabbit is connected to Venus. And Venus and Mars oppose each other. I don't know if it's called oppose, whatever it is. Y'all know I'm not into astrology like that. I know a little bit, but we got the Ace of Swords. It says chaos. Interesting. Because this is the surgery card. This can represent surgery. It can represent a new conflict. But it can represent a breakthrough, cutting someone off. So you know what? That might be what this is. Some of you you have really strong boundaries here, and you're sticking to your guns. Like I told y'all yesterday, you have said something to someone. It's like it's over. You cut the cord with them, and you mean it. I said you said what you meant, and you meant what you said, and you're not taking it back. And that's literally what this is. Some of you, what the new phase is that you're entering is not biting your tongue anymore. Taurus is not naturally confrontational, but people sometimes mistake that for us being pushovers, or, oh, your bark is bigger than your bite when you do say something. Well, I can only speak for myself. No, my bite hurts. This Ace of Swords could be, it's saying chaos. It could be that you have already said something to someone. You said your last words to them, because she's facing the past and moving forward. You meant what you said. The Seven of Wands is stubborn. It's having the courage of your convictions. Okay. So this new phase of your life, you ain't taking no prisoners. I'm not mad at it at all. There could be a Libra, Aquarius, or a Gemini involved. Okay, so what is going on with this ascension? What's going on with the ascension? You're moving up a level. I feel like confidence-wise, for sure. You got the Five of Pentacles. Okay, so some of you have been going through growing pains. And you got the scars to show for it. Look at the tattoos on his arm, but the pentacles on his arm. Okay, so this is 5 years. It could be a 5-year cycle. It could be something related to your money. This is Taurus Mercury energy. So the Five of Pentacles can talk about a lack mindset. It can talk about a victim mentality, or feeling like a victim of your circumstances, feeling like it's you against the world. This could also be like somebody who is like the black sheep of their family. The fact that you're shown here moving up and ascending is something about going from rags to riches showing up here. So there's some kind of level up coming, but this means that you've been going through some hardships, but they've just been temporary. Maybe for 5 years though, even though that sounds like a long time, that's still temporary, because we live longer than 5 years, right? Hopefully much, much longer than 5 years. So there could be something here. Like I said, you got the scars to show for it, but I feel like you've endured something. And you know what's crazy is that the Five of Pentacles for me sometimes, just because I really study my cards, and they go deep. They go way deeper than I think most of us even understand. But this Five of Pentacles is kind of giving me, if you flip the Five of Pentacles in reverse, it represents God getting your attention by stripping you down, taking everything from you so that you can turn away from materialism. And that is actually our South Node energy, which is connected to Taurus. It's connected to Taurus, and I say Scorpio as well. And I know there's something going on with it. Is it what? The new moon in Scorpio or something like that right now? It's something, I don't keep up with this stuff. I think that might be what it is. Because I think, or is it the new moon in Taurus? Where are we? No. It's Scorpio, isn't it? Or something in Scorpio with the moon. But anyway, so like I said, that South Node energy, it's in the upright though. Now, like I said, when it comes out this way, it does talk about you taking material hits to yourself to inspire your spiritual growth. But I'm going to read this as North Node. I feel like some of you have been going through some changes here, some challenges, some setbacks, like I said, some growing pains. This talks about being on a losing streak, like, when it rains, it pours kind of energy. But it can be a woe is me attitude. That could be what you're leveling up from, not feeling like a victim of your circumstances, or you're coming out of poverty. Okay? You're coming out of poverty. Okay. These cards are really pretty. What's going on with the Five of Pentacles with Ascension? Just Ascension, moving up a level. This could be for some of you if you've lost a job. This does talk about unemployment, bankruptcy even, divorce, breakup. So like I said, you could have definitely come out of that with the Four of Swords being on the table as your first card, and passage. You could be leaving behind. Could be a 5-year marriage or relationship or age difference with someone even. Or it could be a job. It could be a job where you feel like you just aren't being paid your just due. And maybe this is a new employment opportunity. Something going on with your career where you're going to be ascending. Okay, I like it. I don't like the Five of Pentacles, but oh yeah, here you are, the Seven of Pentacles. Taurus, this is you. You got 2 of your own cards. So you got Taurus Mercury here and Taurus Saturn. And Saturn is connected to our career. It truly is. And this card is a card of growth. It's a card of patience, like you've been patiently waiting for something. You planted a seed and you may be feeling really distraught and feeling like, why is nothing happening? Why is it not working out? Keep going. I will tell you all, when I started this channel, I was really frustrated in the beginning because I felt like I was just going to come in like a wrecking ball, right? But I'm glad that my channel has grown the way that it has, because I've been able to really study more, you know what I'm saying, and really understand my cards way more than just the surface level. Because I think sometimes when a success comes early, you might get into the trap of just reading these cards one-dimensionally, and I see them so much deeper than that. I had a great teacher too. But anyway, so the Seven of Pentacles is 7 years, so that could be significant. I think we talked about that before. This card is saying Calliope. Isn't that the name of some projects? Didn't Master P used to say that? Cali something projects or something, and I guess it was in New Orleans. He's a Taurus too. So this is May 11th through the 20th. So this card ends today. Some of you could be getting good news today. Leave me a comment below if you got some good news, because the Page of Wands is here. That's good news. It could be something you've been waiting for with the Four of Swords. Again, the Seven of Pentacles tells you that good things come to those who wait. You could be a late bloomer. Some of you could feel like, why does things come so slowly to me? It's because you think about low-hanging fruit, right? It's easily accessible. You just go and grab it off the tree. Would it have any value if it was, you know, that easy to get? The things that take a little bit longer to get, like I said, these steps give me that you may have had a climb. You got a steady climb here. But your stubbornness, your willingness to wait it out, your willingness to do it the right way, not cut corners, not try to cheat anybody else, is the reason why it can take a little bit longer sometimes. Let's just be honest. You know, people can go about getting things in a lot of different ways, and we're not always okay with that. All right, you got the Sun. Wow, this is success, y'all. This is Leo energy. This is beautiful. This means you have a desired outcome here that's showing up for you. And Spirit is wanting you to look on the bright side. There's things right over this horizon. Although this is not the horizon. But you can see, like, walking up these stairs, it just feels like when you get up here, there's something else waiting for you. Okay, the Sun, like I said, is a desired outcome. It's whatever you've been praying for. It's a card of happiness, success, new blood, vitality, like feeling renewed, like I said, with the Page of Wands. And you can see the crown that looks like a sun on top of the Page of Wands. It's definitely giving me something that's making you happy. And it feels like, although it's making you extremely happy, you worked for it. It ain't coming for free. The Seven of Pentacles means that you have done some laboring. This is toiling and laboring. This card also has something to do with, what did I say at the very beginning of this reading? Somebody could be into agriculture, farming, or something about planting a seed. This card is agriculture, farming. So some of you could even be thinking about doing something like that, and your business could be really about to turn a corner. Or if you haven't started it yet, it's a good idea for you to go ahead and invest in whatever you're thinking about here, because this is a seed well planted that is going to turn into something. It talks about creating, you know, the seeds that are going to bring you the fruits of your labor. It's not laboring in vain. Okay, so even if you felt like it's been moving slowly, because the Pentacles are very slow, they're the slowest in the tarot deck. Could be something been dragging on for years. It's going to turn around for you because you got the Sun here. All is well. Things are going according to plan when this card shows up. It tells you to look on the bright side. Understand that the best is yet to come and that the future is bright. Better days are ahead is the message of this card. All right, let's see. One more. And then I'm going to use a different deck to clarify this relationship that's showing up here. This connection that is fulfilling. Well, you got the Ten of Cups and the Devil. See what I was just talking about, materialism. The Devil is materialism. Capricorn energy. This represents our lower selves. You got Hades. That's hell. Okay. Ten of Cups. I kind of feel like, Taurus, you have leveled up beyond this Devil. Whatever attachment you could have had to someone, I feel like you have detached, and I feel like you're emotionally fulfilling yourself, because she's in this card by herself. Though this card does represent emotional fulfillment with another person, a nice, beautiful family life, it represents domestic bliss. Your happily ever after is showing up here. This Devil is not you. This Devil doesn't have anything to do with you. I feel like you've disconnected. Some of you could have lost a dog recently, or you could be thinking about getting a dog. Well, you could have been very loyal to a dog, somebody that was a dog. And I hate to even insult dogs because dogs are loyal. So I think that's a misnomer. But, you know, there could be somebody here that was, you know, somebody's addictions or sexual, you know, temptation or whatever could have come between you two. But I feel like you're very happy. This could also be somebody in your family or someone you love who's been struggling with addiction, who's about to heal as well. There could be a happy ending to that. So prayerfully so. Bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Swords. This is an addiction hitting the rock bottom. I just said it. Gemini energy. So this could be something that plays out more towards the end of Gemini season. The Ten of Swords is June 11th through the 21st. So over the next month, you got the Three of Wands here. Yeah, and I feel like that Three of Wands is this. Could be that you're on the Aries Taurus cusp. Or some of you are meeting someone at a distance. Maybe it's even someone who, wow, the Empress. It's you. And the Nine of Cups. You got a wish being granted here. Something you're praying about is about to take hold. It's about to materialize for you. Wow. You can feel it coming to you with the Three of Wands. That's like almost like foresight. It's foresight. It's being able to see that something is coming. Yeah. Some of you here, you can have somebody that you really, really, really love. That maybe it's your child. It could even be a parent for some of you with the Empress. If this is not you, this Empress could be your own mother. Somebody here that's been struggling with an addiction. It's about to hit a rock bottom, but in the best possible way. There's nowhere else to go but up. It could even be your own addiction. Something here is growing. You got a lot of growth and expansion in your reading. The Empress is about a cornucopia of blessings, abundance, manifestations coming in, living in the life of luxury, in the lap of luxury rather. Yeah, lifestyle upgrade is happening here with you ascending. Let's look at your love life. What's going on with this person that's coming towards you? Because they sound beautiful. The Knight of Pentacles and the King of Wands. Oh, baby, they sexy and they are serious about you and committed. This is somebody, both of these cards mean somebody looking for a long time. I'm not even going to pull any cards. I split the deck and I got my answer. Could be a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Could be another earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. If it's an earth sign, it could be 20 to 35, or they just could be younger than you. This is somebody in the prime of their life. They could ride a bike. If it is a fire sign, they're 40 years of age or older, most likely. This is somebody that could run a business, entrepreneur. If you're dealing with a younger earth sign, they might be still building, but they are going to make it. Trust and believe. The Knight of Pentacles is going to get to his destination. So this is not potential without promise. This is potential with promise. So this is somebody that has a lot to offer. This is a stable offer. They have sincere feelings for you and they're thinking long term. And guess what? So is this person. So it could even be two people coming towards you. The fire sign person is showing up as tall, handsome, or beautiful, sexy, charismatic, a leader. Somebody that's coming to elevate your life. That could even be why you have this ascension. Okay. This is somebody who's acting as a catalyst that's going to be pushing you out of your comfort zone, getting you to see things from a different perspective. That's why you're entering this new phase. This is a person coming to help you. This is beautiful. Their name could start with an A. All right, y'all. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I will see you all the next time. Peace, Taurus. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday.